It's Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and we chat to Adri Ludik from CHOC about childhood cancer, how we can bring awareness, support and funding to childhood cancer patients and keep that hope alive. Adri, welcome to Afternoon Express.
Thank you very much. It's wonderful to be here.
Now, CHOC is an organisation that is very close to many South Africans' hearts. With a strong and powerful ethos and purpose, how is CHOC assisting children and parents of children that are affected with childhood cancer?
I think the worst message that any parent can ever get is that your child has cancer. So we at CHOC is the leading childhood cancer organisation in South Africa, and we support parents and the children and the families from diagnosis right through the whole cancer journey until the end of treatment or sadly the end of life. That our programs of support have a positive impact on the outcomes of the treatment. So we have 11 CHOC houses right through South Africa where children can stay on an outpatient patient basis when they don't have to be in the hospital. We also have social workers in most of the pediatric oncology units. And then, of course, we support our parents with practical things like, for example, transport assistance so that no child is precluded from treatment. And then also nutritional support. During the COVID period, there was a very strong emphasis on nutritional support because poverty, as you know, has just increased so much. And we cannot treat children if they are hungry. So we have had a huge drive for nutritional support for our children and the families. And we've even gone beyond our direct beneficiaries to support the families at home as well.
But then, Adri, what are the most common childhood cancers? And what about the cancers that are not easily detectable?
The most common childhood cancer is the leukemia, followed by the brain tumors and other solid tumors. The thing is, childhood cancer is different from adult cancers. It looks different under a microscope. It also reacts different to treatment. So for us, it's very important that parents must know it's nothing that they have done or that they are doing that has caused the childhood cancer. And therefore, we have a huge drive to demystify the myths that lead to stigma, so that people can start to talk about childhood cancer, because the earlier we detect the children, the sooner we can treat them. And for example, the past few years, there's been a huge increase in the survival rate of childhood cancer, but we're still not at the survival rate of high-income countries, which is about 80 to 90%, or the World Health Organization's goal for a 60% survival rate. So we need to tell people about the early warning signs of childhood cancer.
And then what are those? You see, this is what I really want to delve into, Adri. What are the early warning signs, all the symptoms of childhood cancer, and how can one assist with early detection?
So we use the word Siluan. It's S-I-L-U-A-N. Siluan was a good person, and we use his the acronym to remember the early warning signs. So if I quickly run through it, S stands for seek. That means seek help for persistent symptoms. The second letter is I, and that stands for the eye. And that is like if the child has a white spot in the eye, and that looks more or less like a cataract. So a white spot in the eye, a new squint, a new blindness. Remember, children sometimes are born blind or born with a squint. That's not what we talk about. We talk about a new squint, a new blindness, and then also a bulging eye. So those are the things in eye that you need to look out for. And then you get L. And we know that all lumps need to be investigated. Lumps in the necks, in the limbs, in the testes, it needs to be investigated. So it's S for seek, I for eye, L for lump, U for unexplained, and then A is for aching. We talk about bones and joints. So it's aching bones, aching joints. Children should never have a backache unless there's trauma. But if it's like growing pains, it comes and go. But if it's a leukemia, it's a constant pain. And then N is for neurological. That is if there's a regression of milestones. For example, a baby could sit, now the baby can't sit anymore. And if there's a deterioration in, for example, walk, speech, or balance, when children, for example, have a headache for more than 2 weeks with or without a projectile vomiting, and then also an enlarging head. So we have a helpline at the Baragwanath Hospital, which is 0800 333 555. And should anyone detect one of these early warning signs, we urge you to call the helpline and find out where you can find help. Because you can't screen children, but the sooner we detect them, the sooner they can be referred and get help and be saved.
So then how can we all get involved with CHOC, and how can we lend a helping hand?
Okay, so this month is International Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And this is a month where we say, please wear a golden ribbon, because a golden ribbon symbolizes childhood cancer. And if you wear your golden ribbon, people will start to talk about why are you wearing the golden ribbon? Or at CHOC, we have wonderful merchandise, for example, to put the emphasis on gold, like a gold ribbon on above a mask, whatever you have. And the moment we start to talk about childhood cancer, people will become aware. And then they must just go on our website. All the information is there on where to find help, how to support CHOC, because we really need the support of the community and of the people so that we can continue to keep more than hope alive in our parents who desperately need help, nutrition, accommodation, information, all of the practical and information that they need. So we're there to help, but we need the assistance of the community.
No, it truly does take a village, Adri. Thank you so much for coming through and shining a light on CHOC as an organization and how we can all, as our communities, help those that are living with childhood cancer and the parents of. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Thank you. Good luck. Bye-bye.
Let's keep the hope alive, South Africa, by assisting this worthy cause. And together, we hope for a healthier and brighter future for the kids and teens of South Africa. For donations and how to get involved, please visit CHOC's social media pages for more information.